Okay, my video cut short because my phone died. But just to give a conclusion, tonight or last night rather, I had the opportunity to talk with the person that caused me the trauma in the first place. Um, that was really good for me. And even if they don't apologize, it's okay because the apology would be more for them than it would for me. Um, these days, hearing I'm sorry or I apologize don't really mean shit to me these days because it ain't like you can take the shit back, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, like I said, apologies is more for the person who was the transgressor versus stop cat for you. Anyway, like I said, it was good for me to get that off my chest. They know where I stand and why I act the way I do. But in that moment, so for months I've been hearing, and I think I even made a video on it, but for months I've been hearing spirit tell me, like, and it show up in my readings. So I'm laughing because spirit like ding ding ding. I'm serious, like some of them are sitting here like, yeah, like, okay, so you hear us, you know. But anyway, what spirit or the universe or whatever you want to call it is saying is like you have to that traumatic part of your life is done. That chapter is done. It's time to move forward. So you know they say you can't heal in the same place you was traumatized or whatever. That be in the forefront of my mind. And I have been in survival mode for a very long time. And it's hard to let your guards down when you a single woman and mother and that everything is on you. There are no breaks, there are no vacations, there are not days that you can give up, even if you don't feel good or you mentally not in the head space to parent or to do normal things and stuff. But healing and the message the spirit was saying is allow us to act on your behalf, allow the supernatural to take place. And to me, I'm in my Aries moon defense type of like, this is real shit. I decided one day that I didn't want to feel no emotions. I hated being a human that had to be subjected to emotions. So all I wanted was to be numb. And so I became very nonchalant towards life and everything. Like I said, when you going through, there ain't no days off, there ain't no vacations. And sometimes it all just seems to hit you at once. You can't take no days off, but sometimes as a single mom, as a single parent, as a single individual that has responsibilities, sometimes you have to make sacrifices. And some of the sacrifices that I made, I hate I had to do it, but I had no other choice. Because I It's a lot. And I push through every day. It's like being in autopilot. Okay, execute, knock this plan out, do this, do that, and then it ain't no real time to feel your feelings or talk to somebody because you gotta keep being everything and to everybody. And you got 3 kids with 3 different sets of needs. You got your own needs, you got your goals that you're trying to accomplish. Because I won't gonna be no welfare mama. And there ain't got nothing wrong with that. The assistance is there for those who need it. So, but my thing was, I gotta make some things happen. I received some prophetic dreams. And it was like, I gotta get to work. Nah. So, had to go to school. School takes up a lot of your time, takes up a lot of your mental space. But I won't go and just sit back and just rely on the government to take care of me and my kids and raise me and my kids for the next 18 years. That just won't gonna happen. So I had to make sacrifices, and I couldn't be stay at home mom, Susie homemaker mom. I couldn't do that. Another thing that came up on this journey of healing is that when Aries moon, boy. One time I got a reading some years ago. A reading told me about an invitation or something, and be mindful of it because it's a lot. But I try to avoid it and end up walking right into it. Needless to say, when I get depressed, I stop cooking. Let me tell y'all something. My little skinty ass can cook, if I must say so myself. I really can. I come from a family of good cooks, male and female alike, dead ass. And it's something I really need to touch on, and I really need to talk in detail about it, but feel a lot of sadness around the holidays. And I lost my desire to want to cook because I was fighting with the whole traditional role of a woman. Women that I love, I see the dumb shit that they subject themselves to, trying to fulfill a role that society has set for women. And when I hate shit, I'm the total opposite of the shit that I hate. Hear me now. I'm the total opposite of the shit that I hate. So when I see patriarchal, submissive women, this is what don't sit right with me. Bitch, I'm grown. And what I got between my legs should not determine how I carry myself. Matter of fact, it ain't up to none of you motherfuckers on how I carry myself. But I have when I don't like something, I go hard on what I dislike. And I gotta be mindful of how far I take shit because in another reading, I was told my ancestors are bullies, and I truly can believe that shit. I don't go around trying to bully people. Matter of fact, I spend the majority of my time staying the fuck out of people's faces, really. But I go so hard against the things that I don't like, and I become the opposite of the things that I don't like. I never really seen a point in women submitting to men when women are the ones that created men. The X chromosome is the leader of human creation. Do y'all get that shit? There's XX and then there's XY. And the Y is a deformed version of X. So I never understood how people go against nature. It is not the egg that swims to the sperm. It is the sperm that finds its way to the egg. Its instinct is to find its way to the egg. Therefore, I didn't summon your ass. Well, the point is, them damn sperms found its way to these eggs. And the point I'm trying to make is this. It don't sit right with me that the creator has to submit to the creation. And so many women have carried out the whole patriarchal shit that when I'm faced with it, I go hard on that shit. I know all men ain't patriarchal assholes, but a lot of grown motherfuckers like to lie and deceive and hide shit and not be themselves. Back to this whole domestics type thing. So when I get depressed, I stop cooking because it makes me think, well, one of the reasons why I stopped cooking, because, like, man, I ain't about to fall in line with all this patriarchal ass bullshit. Fuck that. That's my mindset. Ain't nobody gonna turn me into nothing. That's my mindset. And I know a lot of people don't like that, and I don't give a fuck. But I don't want to be a weak ass bitch. And I ain't gonna be no fucking doormat for any sex, male or female. I don't discriminate. So for months I fought against this whole, that's why I don't be putting all that makeup. Now I'm feminine in every sense of the word, but I'm also masculine in every sense of the word. Well, not hyper masculine, but we all possess masculine and feminine qualities. But I noticed that when I'm in survival mode, when I'm the masculine energy steps forward and the feminine energy lies dormant. I just had a breakthrough. Oh my fucking god. Oh shit. Survival mode ain't no fucking joke. It's all about objectives. In survival mode, ain't no time, no room for feelings. So with being nonchalant and going in, asking to go numb, on top of being in survival mode, on top of dealing with traumas and lies and just unasked for bullshit, to take stuff that meant things to me and to do with it as you please, with all these things going in my head, it puts my Aries moon at the forefront of my life, and that's what the world sees. Not the Libra sun, but the Aries moon. And that Aries moon be on point and be ready for whatever. So, all in my mind, the Aries moon is saying victim or victor. But now it's time for Aries moon to take a nap for a good little while and rest because Aries Moon showed up and showed the fuck out and got me and my family out of homeless situations, out of unemployment, and being dead ass broke and rebuilt. And I'm thankful for that. However, I do miss my femininity. And it ain't even about no goddamn man. Oh my God, it's about me. Once upon a time, I wore long flowing skirts and head wraps. And I did mommy things. And I cooked. And I did a lot of magic in the kitchen. I did a lot of healing in the kitchen. I made many of my babies happy in the kitchen. Taught my babies how to cook in that kitchen. The kitchen is a laboratory. The kitchen is the witch's broom closet. So much take place in the kitchen. I feel like the kitchen is a portal between spirit and the physical. And I ain't gonna lie, I miss that. And y'all don't know, I was out of commission with my feminine side. Well, I found part of her during the time I was homeless because I refused to just let myself go. So I would fix myself up and do pretty things during the time that I was homeless, and I'd buy myself stuff. But because I was homeless and living in a shelter, I couldn't cook. So I got in the habit of eating out every day. And sometimes habits can be hard to break. And it took me at least 2 to 3 years, 2 years, come back around to getting back in the kitchen. And I'm in the kitchen now. And them babies is happy. And let me tell y'all something. They sleep good at night. I can tell a difference when they eat a home cooked meal. They so happy. Y'all, I wish y'all could have been here Friday night. Me and them babies was in that kitchen getting down, playing Michael Jackson, having flashbacks, looking at old pics. And we ate good off a $6 pack of chicken and a can of carrots and some leftover produce. And I threw it all together. And when I did that, dead ass, my deceased Uncle Larry, I felt his spirit come in. And it was like he was standing in the corner looking at me all side-eyed and said, about damn time you feed them damn children. Y'all gotta know my uncle to know, like, yo, it was really real. But I'm getting back to that feminine side, that soft side, and coming out of trauma and recovery. Spirit spoke to me and said, it's okay to let your guards down. We got you. We got you. They've been saying this to me a long time, like, you gotta let us integrate and work on your behalf. But you gotta have trust in us. And being in survival mode, it's hard to transition from that Aries moon that always on the lookout for some shit to just being comfortable in your femininity. It's hard to feel vulnerable, but spirit working on my behalf. And let me tell you how great this universe is. They can take the very thing that harmed you and work it in your favor. That's the power of spirit. That's the power of the universe. And so that's what's happening. When you've been traumatized, you feel like everybody is out to get you. You feel like you gotta watch your back. And I don't like feeling like that because I ain't out here fucking people over. I stay in my lane. I like being in my lane. I like not being in other people's lane. I don't like being in unfamiliar territory. I like being in my comfortable, comfort zone ass lane. But I'm trusting spirit and I'm trusting the universe, and I know that I'm about to see some positive changes happening. I just want to be the best version of myself, and I want to be able to access every aspect of my birth chart and put it to good use when and where. And to have that type of discernment. My discernment has been on other people's fuck shit out here in the world because it's like I don't want to get caught slipping. And because I'm intuitive, I'm focused. I see you. Oh, okay, I see you and everything. But that's not a good headspace to be in all the time. But it ain't nothing wrong with being on your P's and Q's and staying alert. So I'm unapologetic about my Aries moon. However, it's time for me to live a soft, feminine, soft life like I visualize myself. I ain't gotta work as hard and leave the house. I wanna be able to do the work that I do, be able to be supported but not feel forced to just work every day. I'm not a lazy bitch by far, but I want to spend the rest of my life preserving my life, not overworking, because that's what my teens, my 20s, and my 30s was for. At 40, shit, I'm ready, getting prepared for my crone years, and I need to relax. I ain't saying I'm in full retirement, but I don't want to go so hard. I need a band of assistants that I deserve and earn. You know, like a superstar, they might have a publicist, they have a stylist, it's different components, and that's what I need, a fucking team. But it's hard when I don't have no trust, because survival mode. And I realize being in survival mode don't give me the room to feel my feelings and to be vulnerable. And that's the missing piece. And when I got in that kitchen and started cooking again, the spirit started talking to me. That's the missing piece. And be able to trust spirit. It's hard to trust. God knows I got severe trust issues. But I'm trusting it. I'm gonna take my chance. Feel good to get that shit out. And I hope, like, seriously, when I post these videos, it's because I'm a real ass chick. And I know that other people may be going through similar things. I want you to know you're not alone. And that as guarded as I am, I can be transparent. I swear to God, this ain't for no likes and views. Hell, I don't even hardly get that many likes and views these days. At least not on these videos. But the ones I do, when I talk about Papa Leg Bar, or I talk about, making magical shit, yeah, that shit blow my damn channel up. That's where all my subscribers come from. But it's everyday stuff. It don't get a lot of views and a lot of likes. But if it helped one person, then good. That's why I share it. So if you are experiencing similar things, please know that you are not alone. Please know that I'm cheering you on. I don't want you to give up on anything, and I just want you to know that you can be okay. Everybody's spiritual walk is different. Everybody's spiritual walk ain't gonna look the same. But just know that you're not alone, and somebody out here is, you know, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. And I'm getting sleepy. And this stinky cat just farted up under my nose. Alright, y'all. Peace.